Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be opening up our free Dark Matter pack from completing these NBA playoff flashback challenges here in NBA 2K25, my team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. And without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's talk about this. So if y'all didn't see my video yesterday, there are 10 challenges that you can complete in this NBA playoff flashback here. Very simple challenge. It starts with a triple threat game. You win the game. It's on semi-pro. You get Derek Fisher's diamond. You then have to score literally 2 points with Derek Fisher. You have 1 second left on the timer. You just have to match his game winner against the Spurs from like 2004. It's on pro. Super easy. That's done. Win one clutch time game on pro. You get diamond Kyle Lowry. Win the next game, you don't even have to win the game. You just have to score 20 points, 26 points with Kyle Lowry, and then it immediately ends and the challenge is over. Win the game here. This is another triple threat game. You win this one on pro, you get Bob Dandridge, and then you have to score 37 points with Bob Dandridge. Now, this Bob Dandridge card is terrible. His jumper is impossible to green. He is not good at all. Still got it to work though, to be totally honest. I still didn't have too brutal of a time. It was definitely the hardest challenge, the most annoying challenge in terms of getting it done, but we still managed to get this one done relatively easily. I found that 5 outing and running to the rim when the subs were in was really effective, and I did manage to hit a couple of threes as well off a couple 3-point plays and stuff. Then it's another clutch time game for, I believe this was a clutch time game for Pink Dem and Robert Parrish. Then you got to get a double-double with Robert Parrish. That was easy too, just points and rebounds. Really did not take that long. Got it done in the first half. And then finally, there is a Kenyon Martin challenge, which is a full lineup game, as well as a playoff performance challenge, which is scoring 36 points with Kenyon Martin. In total, I would say this all took me about 2 hours to complete or so, probably in total. Really not too bad at all, maybe slightly more depending on how good you are at the game. It might take you 2.5 hours maximum, I would say, of 3. I would still think it probably is less than that realistically. Not too hard at all though, in all honesty, to complete these challenges, and in my opinion, I would definitely recommend doing them if you don't have like one of the best teams in the game. I mean, if your team is all 100 overalls and insanely souped, then maybe you don't grind it, but for the vast majority of the people who play this game, I think it is definitely something that is worth completing. So with that being said, this is my team currently. Thinking about the cards that I would actually want, the number one card that comes to mind for me that I'd really like to get out of this pack is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for sure, no doubt about it. Honestly, if I were to get an elite level small forward as well, like a Luol Deng or an Andre Kirilenko or somebody along those lines, I would probably move Giannis to power forward maybe. I might not. I really don't know. I'm not sure what I would do if I got one of those guys, but I certainly wouldn't complain about one of those guys. I wish there was a better Dark Matter shooting guard to pull, but there's not. I already have Kawhi unsellable, and I mean, I guess Dark Matter Dr. J maybe, but I don't know if he plays at this point for my lineup, and I just don't really know who else would be a big difference maker at this point out of the Dark Matters. And that is the one unfortunate thing, is if you have a really nice team, which I certainly, while not having the best team in the game, have a really nice team, it becomes a bit limited to get really good rewards out of something like this. But with that being said, I will still absolutely give 2K their props, because I think this is one of the best challenges they have dropped all year in terms of rewardability for grinding something in the game. Just though it doesn't take super long, you're guaranteed a Dark Matter in like 2 hours. Like, that's pretty great by 2K standards especially, but just in general, that's more along the lines of what we should be seeing. So hopefully y'all are happy about this, and hopefully y'all are able to get this done, and hopefully you get somebody good as well. So hopefully we see more stuff like this over the next season or two. And I mean, we're coming up to season 7 here in a couple weeks. It is about time for 2K to start providing a bit more for the consumer, a bit more like generosity potentially in terms of the grindability of the content, if nothing else, just to suck people in for next year, you know what I mean? So that is my thought process anyway. I personally would really like to see 2K make some changes, but that is just me. Anyways, with that being said, we have a 99 premium player pack here. It is guaranteed to be a Dark Matter, and I noticed they did not make this in 99 plus. That's not hugely shocking to me, even though the odds of pulling something higher than a 99 and 99 plus are extremely low. I'm not shocked that 2K didn't want us to have the ability to do that, but I'm still not going to complain about a free Dark Matter that takes 2 hours to grind. You'll never hear me complain about that. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get into it and let's see what we're going to get. Let me see Eastern Conference, so I at least have a faint iota iota of hope that it is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and we're going to see Western Conference. So it is not. 98 post control does mean it is a big. Is this going to be like Nikola Jokic? It is. That is not a good pull at all. No offense to Jokic. He's an amazing player in real life, probably the best overall player in the world. Unfortunately for Jokic, his cards in 2K stink. He will be getting exchanged shortly. I'll real quickly, just because I generally do this, hop into freestyle. I don't even know why at this point. Y'all know the Jokic sucks. I don't think there's any point in really showcasing this card, but unfortunately this is just not a very good pull. He doesn't dribble very well. His jumper's slow. He's not unbelievably athletic, nor is he super duper elite defensively at this point in the year. He's just realistically a pretty mediocre card, although his hop jumper, fade jumper thing is pretty neat. I'll give him that. That jump shot animation is pretty cool. But as a whole, yeah, not what you're looking for by any means. This card is not very good. I'm sure Jokic will get a card that'll have point guard eligibility and a change jump shot and stuff pretty soon. That'll be a beast of a card, but this card certainly is not that. So he is going to be getting exchanged once I green a 3 with him, which is taking some time. There we go. We greened 1. We can green 2. Nope. We'll green 2 in a row. Why not? Real quickly, just for the Joker, for the MVP. 1, 2. Boom. Perfect. All right, there we go. Let's see real quickly what legend badge we can get, because that, out if nothing else, is probably the main value out of this, is that even if you don't get a good dark matter, you can get a legend badge as like a second option. And so for me, with a Jokic card that I'm not going to use, might as well take that legend badge. Honestly, I'm going to do the same thing with Michael Porter Jr. We appreciate his services for the pack and play squad, but he's going to go. And that is not the legend badge we're looking for. Post-fade phenom, are you serious? Okay, so you better give me one better for Michael Porter Jr., please. Pack and play legend. He carried me to a win over Evan. Y'all should go watch that video if you didn't. It was very entertaining. But he's gone too real quickly, and we're going to get one good legend badge. Please. Post-fade phenom was terrible for Jokic. Hook special dog. Post-fade phenom and hook specialist? Are we serious? So I basically did 2 hours of challenges for post-fade phenom. At the end of the day, that is the risk of this. Certainly still an improvement, but certainly also not quite as good as I was hoping it would be, is basically my thought at this point in the year. I think this could have been better. It's not horrible. It's cool that it was a free dark matter. I think it is a great improvement, and I will again give 2K a lot of credit for that. But I'm not going to sit here and act like this is like the best thing that has ever been added to a sports game. This is just what it should be. You know what I mean? And if they keep this up, I will commend them. I commend them for doing this today. I just hope it continues. I want to see more communication and more improvement over the rest of the year, the next, what, 2.5 months of my team, 3 months of my team while the game is still popping. Going into 2K26, who knows? Maybe we'll see some shift. Do I really have high hopes? No, but I've been proven wrong before. I don't know. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.